Hey guys, back again. I received another channeling this morning, another song. And from what I got from the song, it seems to be almost a response. If you checked out my last divine, masculine, feminine reading, that energy was, the masculine talking to the feminine. But with this music channeling that I received this morning, it seems to be the divine feminine responding to the masculine. In regards to the song I got, it's called All Cried Out by Allure. I will link it, down in the comments for those, if you want to, hear what it's about. Listen to the song because there may be an additional message in there for you. But again, it was, playing so loud in my head. So, I'm up, I'm here, and, I'm ready to, I was drawn to use that 90s tarot because both of the songs we got were, very popular songs in the 90s. So I was drawn to use this deck, and this is the only deck in which I have, reversals in. So, I want to jump right in and see, what exactly, the channeling, what messages Spirit has for us from the channeling. The song itself, speaks about, the feminine energy, being all cried out. It speaks to, it is almost like a duet between the female group Allure and one of the members from 112. So it's kind of like you get the response to from the feminine to the masculine, and then it's like the masculine energy in the song, he, has realized what he lost. But it's almost like, like the feminine is, saying like she doesn't have any, anything left for him. She's all cried out. So we're gonna jump right in and see, what's going on. Because this one came through so strong, this channeling. So I was like, I had to, do my part for those of us who are on the journey. And I mean, look at, I always shuffle my decks, when I prep them for a reading and then after each reading. And bottom of the deck, we have the Eight of Cups. And I love this depiction of the Eight of Cups because it's basically saying like, I'm all cried out, I'm done. All of the cups, the Eight of Cups normally represents, walking away. But you see all of the cups are down in this depiction. So, we're gonna see, what comes out. If there are any additional messages in regards to the channel. So Spirit, what messages do we have? In regards to the channel and the song that I received this morning. And I know that, the divine masculine, divine feminine, it doesn't, matter whichever side you resonate with. Has nothing to do with your gender. We're gonna see. I just feel like there's a lot of, communication happening. In the 5D, there may be, no communication. in the 3D, but in the 5D, the masculine and the feminine are, you know, connected. So we're just going to see what comes out in regards to this channeling here. So what messages do we need? Messages do we need in regards to the song channeling and the additional messages? Take what resonates, leave the rest. So bottom of the deck, we have the Chariot, you know, which is, you know, moving forward energy. This could be the feminine, you know, just moving forward. You know, going after, you know, looking for, you know, almost, you know, something new. As this, you know, Queen of Wands energy, we got fire energy here. And then we have the Three of Cups. So it's almost like the feminine, you know, decided to just, you know, move forward, stand in her power, and, you know, kind of, I'm getting off of this here, like, you know, the Three of Cups is, you know, celebrating, you know, it could have been a third party situation between the masculine and the feminine. And as, you know, the Queen of Wands, it's like the feminine turned her back to that. Confirmation is the Ten of Swords. But this could also be like, you know, the masculine energy, you know, decided to, you know, begin. We all know, like, the Queen of Wands could be looked at as, how can I put it, like, the other woman card, still keeping a third party situation, you know, so take it how it resonates. But let's see. In regards to the channeling, what message, additional messages do we need, Spirit? messages do we need in regards to the song channeling that I received? I'm going to stop right here. For right now, we'll clarify these in a second. But we have the Tower, Queen of Wands, and we have the Sun, and the Ace of Cups in reverse. Bottom of the deck, we have the King of Wands in reverse. So, just stopping right there. I already feel like this is the masculine energy. It's having a Tower moment. He could have had an epiphany. You know, things could be, you know, the Tower is looked at as, you know, things being torn down to be, you know, rebuilt. And with the Queen of Wands energy here, like I said, this could be the Divine Feminine, like having a realization, like the masculine having a realization in regards to the Divine Feminine. But since we have a true pair out here, I feel that this energy may be someone that the Divine Masculine, you know, may be with right now. And then the situation that they're in, you know, maybe in, there's no love and no happiness. You know, the Ace of Cups is in reverse. The Sun is in reverse. And then with the King of Wands in reverse, you know, he's almost like, I feel like not wanting to put energy into the situation, not taking any action. Could be, you know, being very, you know, stubborn. And I say that also because the World is in reverse. But, you know, the World upright is, you know, the closing of cycles, endings and new beginnings, but in reverse, you know, it's, you know, not doing that, not closing out a cycle. Then we have the Nine of Wands in reverse. It's almost like, you know, the masculine is, you know, almost like how can I put it? Like, you know, the Nine of Wands upright is like the wounded warrior. Headed, you know, carrying all of this with him. And it's like he kind of wants to, you know, even though it's not the Ten of Wands, which is the burden, it's almost like with the Nine of Wands in reverse, it's like, it's almost like a refusal, I feel. have the Ten of Cups in reverse. You know, and this is just at the bottom of the deck. Also, like from this Nine of Wands, it's like he kind of wants to just, like I feel it's very tired energy. And it, you know, it could be into regards to him not, you know, being happy in whatever situation that he may be in right now. So we're gonna keep going. See what else comes out. Other messages do we need? Please. Alright, so we have out the Two of Cups and Justice. Strength card. Ace of Pentacles in reverse. The Devil. Ten of Wands. And then the Chariot and the Moon. So with the Two of Cups and Justice, this Tower moment, like I said, I feel that this is the divine masculine energy. Just take it how it resonates. That has come out. It's showing like he's had a realization about, you know, a Two of Cups situation. And with the Two of Cups and Justice, and it's like kind of wanting to now, like, I almost feel like wishing he'd done right by this connection. We'll dig deeper into the Two of Cups. And with Strength here, it's almost like he lacked, you know, the courage and strength. But even looking at it like this, to see how she's looking at, you know, the Justice card, and it's almost like a dam. I should have did right by the Two of Cups. Because you know we already seen the Three of Cups. And then we have the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. Because, you know, the Ace of Pentacles is, you know, new, you know, it's like a new beginning financially and stability. And it's like almost like that's not happening. Like, it's almost like I just feel like it's the consequence almost of not taking action. And it's almost like still looking at this energy here, like I had a Two of Cups situation, but it's almost like with this energy, the Devil, like he chose toxicity over this energy here. It's almost like chose to be selfish. I'm getting a very, very, very selfish energy off of this Devil card. But whatever decision he chose, you know, it's a burden for him. And then with the Chariot and the Moon, it's like because he feared, you know, moving forward. There was some type of fear around, you know, almost stepping into his power to move forward. Whether that's towards the feminine, but it's almost like there's something that still needs to be dropped. Whether it's a person, place, or thing. And, you know, it's like the Two of Pentacles is looked at as like juggling or, you know, being stuck in a, you know, almost an endless loop on the traditional tarot. But with this depiction of it, it's like he's trying to find balance. Because here's the Divine Feminine, the Empress. He wants to find a way to like balance this out. And, you know, as the Page of Pentacles may be seeing now how he shouldn't have been so, you know, the Seven of Wands upright is, you know, being defensive, guarded, you know, closed off. But in the reverse, it's like he's, you know, seeing now that maybe he shouldn't have been so defensive. This is also like being blocked in the upright. Because after that, we have the Ace of Wands, which is like blocking himself from this new, you know, create a new beginning, a new passionate beginning. You know? Because in the song, he also says, the male energy says, he never wanted to see things your way. And he said, now it's too late. Why was I such a fool? But now he sees that the grass is greener. Is it too late for him to find his way home? But let's look at this Two of Cups. About the Two of Cups. The star wanted to fall out, but it didn't. Oh. You cannot make this shit up. And you guys, you seen that live on camera, like, it flipped and then here it is, like, and this is, you know, the Divine Feminine, like, we realized that with the Divine Feminine, that was the Two of Cups connection, the star. It's like with the Hangman in reverse, here we have that enlightening moment. And we already seen the Empress, but we have the Emperor in reverse. And it's like realizing like I didn't take action. And also another part in the song, what does she say? She says, and here's the Six of Wands in reverse, not taking the action. It's like he's coming out of, you know, the confusion or emotional, you know, confusion or turmoil that he was in, the Seven of Cups in reverse. Like he didn't make the right choice in a way, or he chose something different. He may have, you know, but in the song, oh my God, it just like got wiped from me. It'll come back to me. It'll come back to me. We're gonna look at this Queen of Wands because I don't feel that it's the Divine Feminine energy. Like I said, this could be an energy that, you know, is around him or her, you know, the Divine Masculine. Yeah, we have the Nine of Pentacles in reverse, which is, you know, looked at as a single energy, very independent, but in the reverse, it's a very, you know, unstable, codependent, ungrounded energy. Confirmation is the Ace of Swords, because now he's seeing the situation, you know, that he may be in with this energy. And the Ace of Swords is the clarity. The truth. And then with the Page of Swords, like I said, it's almost an energy of looking like, you know, almost needing to accept the reality of what he's seeing. This is deep. Tell me about the devil. Because the Devil, represents codependency as well. Yeah, and this devil energy is something that, needs to be cut out. We have Temperance and the Ace of Swords. And I just got the song, what's it called? I Choose You, and with Andre 3000 being on this Temperance card, and I just heard like, keep your heart, 3 stacks, keep your heart. These girls are smart. Play your part. And it's like he made the choice. Like he chose this devil energy. But now that he's almost coming into balance as the, with Temperance here, he's seeing that he needs to cut this energy out in order to move towards the Divine Feminine. Because whatever situation he's in, these are not the cards that you want to have in reverse. The Sun, the Ace of Cups, and the Ace of Pentacles. This is like emotionally unfulfilled. There's no happiness in the situation with the Sun in reverse. And, with the Ace of Pentacles in reverse, it's almost like, there's gonna be, no new start. Let's look at the Ten of Wands. Six of Pentacles, the High Priestess, and the King of Swords in reverse. What I'm feeling is like with the Six of Pentacles on the traditional tarot, it could be like given to multiple people. It's looked at as like maybe, a breadcrumbing energy. But it was, it's also, what I'm feeling is coupled with the Ten of Wands, it's like there was a focus on material things, the material world, the 3D. And that needs to be, dropped. Because it had, the High Priestess and the King of Swords, like, almost not following his intuition. The King of Swords in reverse can be, very, like, even though he's not earth energy, it's a very stubborn energy, to me, because or, you know, like a very abrasive energy, not willing to, you know, communicate, budge. And it's almost like he was blocking off his intuition. You know, like I said again, the focus. It's almost like he was caught in a cycle. Also, I see, because of how the Six of Pentacles is depicted, caught in the cycle of, you know, almost the 3D. Because the Eight of Wands, or Eight of Pentacles is like, you know, it's a very focused energy as well. And it's like, I just feel like he was working too hard to almost make things look balanced. But it was kind of all like an illusion with the Five of Swords. Like it was some, you know, the Five of Swords is manipulation, mind games, because then we have the Three of Pentacles in reverse. Ooh, in reverse. So, you know, in the upright it is, you know, the you know, beginnings of a foundation. But in the reverse, it's like it wasn't as stable as it looked. Then we have the Two of Wands, and this is almost like refusing to, you know, make a decision to take a leap of faith. So he stayed in the same cycle. Almost like feeling hopeless with the Nine of Wands in reverse. And unhappy at the same time with the Ten of Cups in reverse. It's like the Divine Feminine is like, her back is turned, as you know, as she's in this star energy, to all of this. We're gonna look at the Chariot, and then that'll be it. Tell me about the Chariot. Yeah, so we got the Page of Swords and the Hierophant. And what I'm getting is, you know, he may even be looking over, you know, with the Hierophant. It could be commitments, contracts, you know, but it's also like, you know, your belief systems, you know, things that, you know, you have learned. And it's like now he's seeing maybe what he even could have inherited from, you know, like family belief systems. Played a part in the fear that he has of, you know, moving forward. So it's like, again, he just stayed stuck in the cycle. And the Divine Feminine was like, nah, Like I'm letting it go. Wow. So I'm gonna get some guidance or advice. I just can't decide on what deck to use. Go with the mermaids. So in regards to that channeling, you know, it makes sense, like from the, you know, perspective of the divine feminine, like it's almost like there's nothing left for her to do, you know, but just focus on her and stay, you know, like high vibing. So what else do we need? I get one for the divine feminine and one for the divine masculine. Guidance or advice do we need? Regards to this energy and spread. Although the Nine of Swords is not out there, I'm feeling that energy, you know, of just, you know, being all in their head. Last one. The divine feminine, guidance or advice for the divine feminine. Ooh. We had that one come out. Give me one for the divine masculine. Like I said, look, for the divine feminine, we have healing, which is, you know, that star energy. So like I said, just as the divine feminine, keep doing what you're doing. Then, ooh, look. For the divine masculine, I didn't even know 2 came out. And we have abundance and re-energize. And I mean, this is, you know, right here. And it's saying, it's like the masculine needs to take a look at what abundance means to him and almost like revamp that energy. It's almost like you have to change the way that you look at value in a way. Can't make this up. Wow. This was deep. So, you know, whatever group, you know, twin flames, this may be for. You know, I hope there's some messages in here that you can take. Like I always say, know that third parties don't have to be other people. It could be places, it could be things, it could be multiple people, multiple things. It could be the other, you know, the other side of the masculine or the feminine, you know, a side that, you know, they still have to heal and work on. So don't just automatically think it's in regards to love and relationship. A third party could be anything. And, you know, for a lot of it, it could be, you know, the way that these masculines, whether you're man or woman, the relationship that you have to money that fuels a lot of this energy and how you look at stability. So, you know, as always, I'm just a messenger, just doing my part. But I had to, you know, get this out for you, for whoever needed it. You know, and know that, you know, unhealthy attachments could be money, it could be food, it could be gaming, it could be, you know, shopping, you know, anything. Too much of anything is toxic. Like, I know I got an unhealthy attachment to coffee, but I'm working on it. You know, but it is what it is. Like, what it really boils down to is just, you know, moderation overall. Doing things in moderation. This right here. Temperance. So, as always, again, thank you. I love this reading and spread. And, you know, I hope I conveyed the message as best as I could. You know, in regards to this, like I told you guys, I'm not comfortable or, you know, familiar with doing these twin flame readings, but I know, you know, Spirit is pushing me on this path to get these out. So, you know, like I said, I'm doing my part. I'm just a messenger, and, you know, I hope it resonated for, you know, someone out there who may need this at this time. But like I said, I just felt like, you know, the song came through as a response to the last reading. So if you want, you can check that out. If not, that's fine too. But thank you, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Later.